Welcome back to JT on the Go, and do have a special treat for you. We're at the Feria de Nîmes in Nîmes, France, or the Festival of Nîmes, and we are about to enter the Arène de Nîmes to watch bowl games.
If you are coming to see the bowl games by car, there are numerous underground parking garages just a short 5-minute walk from the arena. The Nîmes train station itself is also a convenient 7-minute walk away for those arriving by rail. Normally, the pedestrian streets of Nîmes offer tourists a relaxing charm, but in the hours leading up to the bowl games, these areas turn into a lively local party scene. The city is incredibly vibrant, with plenty of eateries and shops to explore. We decided to pick up these red bandanas to wear during the event and grabbed a snack or two.
And then you say Merry.
Nîmes is home to many well-preserved ruins from the Roman Empire, and the arena where we're going to see the bowl games is one of those historic sites. While the largest arena of the Roman Empire is the Colosseum in Rome, Italy, this one is considered the best preserved and is a stunning example of Roman engineering. Historically, the Roman people were primarily interested in bread and circuses, food and entertainment. Therefore, the emperors were responsible for both feeding and distracting the public by staging events at the Forum. This might remind you of bullfighting in Spain, but the French bowl games are very different. While this arena does host Spanish-style bullfights a few times a year, the local version is more of a sport than a fight. At this point, the event has begun. First, we see the band we met outside the arena. Then come the performers on horseback. The opening ceremonies take some time before the participants are introduced. Once they are finished, they line up to introduce the men who will be competing in the games. Colorful pageantry is still a major part of this arena's tradition. I saw some of these guys saying quick prayers when they are coming out to be introduced. They're going to need them even more than matadors. What makes this different from the bullfights you'd find in Spain or Portugal is that those contain graphic harm to the animal and often end with the bull being killed in front of the crowd. The Nîmes bull games or French bullfights are different because they are a sport. Instead of matadors, there are men dressed in all white. They are called résisteurs. They encounter the bull completely unarmed, and the bull itself proudly leaves the arena without being harmed. That is why the bull games don't carry the same controversy as Spanish bullfights. There is no brutality. Now the field is being cleared for the first bull. Before the first round starts, they lightly spray water across the sand so the moisture prevents dust from being kicked up by the résisteurs, the bull, or the wind. Here comes the first bull. Before the game starts, several attributes are placed on the bull's horns. Each has a different point value and monetary prize attached to it. The coquille is the red ribbon placed in the center of the forehead. The glands are 2 white wool tassels attached to the base of each horn. And the faisceau, which are strings wrapped around the horns. These are the hardest to remove and are often worth the most points. To get any of these prizes, the résisteurs have to get dangerously close to the bull's head. This is perhaps more fun to watch than the bloody versions in Spain because in those fights, the bull is weakened before facing the matador. Here, the résisteurs have to get the prizes off an animal that is at full strength. The bowl game season in Nîmes centers around 2 major annual festivals in the Roman Amphitheater. The Feria de Pentecôte, scheduled for May 20 to 25th, 2026, and the Feria de Vendôme, or Harvest Fiera, in mid-September. This is something many people haven't heard of when they think of France. Usually, they just think of Paris and not much else. Each of the résisteurs has a special hook used to snatch the ribbon. In some of their moves, the bull is able to turn and chase them all the way to the wall, and they escape by jumping over the fence. Because this isn't graphic, I decided to film this. Parts of this actually get pretty funny when the Rossiteurs act like daredevils. If you're at the very front like us, don't leave anything on the concrete ledge in front of you. Keep it clear, as the Rossiteurs actually land there when escaping. Rewards from various local businesses are announced over the loudspeaker for the person who successfully gets the ribbon. It's both advertisement and encouragement for the fighters. If the bull pulls off a good stunt, the band congratulates the animal with the tune from the opera Carmen. After the bull leaves the arena, the audience waits a bit for the next one. Some of the Rossiteurs observe the bull from the safety of the fence before going out to encounter him. Sometimes the bull actually rips the red wooden fence. Bull number 3. There was this wild moment where the bull, while chasing one of the Rossiteurs, actually jumped over the red fence into the spectator area. Some people hid behind the wall, while others jumped into the arena. That's a 1 in 1,000 moment. A panel of judges sits in the stands to monitor the action and award points to the Rossiteurs. Points are rewarded to the person who successfully hooks and removes a trophy using a small metal crochet held in their hand. Points can be given for the elegance of the curve the runner takes to approach the bull and the level of danger the runner puts themselves in. In Camargue culture, the bull is the star. If a bull defends its trophies aggressively and forces the Rossiteurs to leap over the barricades frequently, the bull itself earns points and prestige. That's how points get rewarded to the Rossiteurs and the bull. By now, we've reached halftime. Because it is summer and hot outside, they used the break to respray the field since the sun evaporated all the water.
This is the most unique experience, or one of the most unique experiences I have since we're in the arena and seeing these interesting type bull games.
Bull number 4 is here for the action. The Rossiteurs can escape from the bull at any point along the perimeter. There are actually 2 winners recognized at the end of a competition. The winning Rossiter, the individual who has accumulated the most points by snatching trophies throughout the afternoon. This is usually tracked over a season in a league called the Trophée des As. The bull almost went over the fence again that time. Basically, a good stunt from the bull is when he almost catches the person he's chasing. At the end of the event, the best bull is often awarded a prize. Unlike other sports where the animal is an obstacle, here the bull is a named athlete with a career. The most famous bulls even have statues built in their honor around the region. In my opinion, the Nîmes bull games are very entertaining to watch. Some Rossiteurs try to get the bull's attention, but it appears the bull only goes after them if they get very close. Many locals in the province region emphasize that these bulls will live to die of old age. When booking tickets for any event in the arena, remember that the most expensive seats are in the shade. The cheapest seats are traditionally the last to get shade as the sun goes down. I think this next bull is our last one, which means a total of 5 different bulls come out, with the men in white competing in 5 rounds. But honestly, I'm grateful to attend and film this. I find it much more entertaining than Spanish bullfights, mainly because these people are unarmed daredevils against a grown bull with sharp horns. I think the Rossiter who just landed here is the best one of them all. That concludes the bull games. Wait, that bull is not leaving. They sent out another bull with a bell to guide him out, and it worked. While not as famous as the fights in Spain, I truly recommend visiting Nîmes to see a French bull game. If you enjoyed this video, please like, comment, and subscribe. Follow me on TikTok and Instagram for more. While Provence is known for its Roman ruins, a French bull game is another absolute must-see. Thanks for watching.